Alright, should be starting any moment. And there we go. There's right on cue. There's our countdown. Standard tournament flag set race. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, start. Thanks for the good luck, EMP. A light shine upon thee. Oh, double keys. And the Silver Harp. Harp strats, anyone? No spells despite 18 magic and 7 strength. So in this case, since we didn't start with level 1 hurt more, I will pirouette around, save so that we can reset and keep our key, and check the treasury, see if there's anything useful there. Gold in the top left, herb in the middle. These are not herbs. Dragon scale and a torch. We can walk to a town, get some help out of level 1. Might be tempted to actually sack the key. Bit of a contrarian move. Okay, we have Spectre Zone down here. We do have a town! We do have a town! It's Garenham. This is not usually what I do. But I'm compelled to try the contrarian approach today. Herbs. Okay. That looks like the bottom of the map. Golems with hurt will be interesting. Okay, let's see what we can do with these herbs. Torches. And chainmail. There's a town immediately. Yes. This Remolder, I'm gonna be very happy about the key sack. And we get level 2. Seven, 1, 9, 1. No spells. Ha ha ha! We get our key back just like that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, very good. This worked out really well. Never punished indeed. Took a chance, little bit of a contrarian approach. It worked out. Let's see what is in this shop. Copper sword, large shield. Okay. Torch down to Magidrakey for level 3. Make sure I actually equipped that dragon scale. Six, 5, 23-0 repel. Are already wearing the scale. Did get 2 keys. Sanity check there. Need all that stuff. Didn't need a second dragon scale. Just really needed the gold in the top left chest. We're gonna use our last key to open this up. Gonna buy all of the keys. I'm gonna make one more trip in here. Maybe 2 depending on the gold roll. I should be fine either way. If it's low, I'll need a second trip. And then head back to Remulder to buy a large shield and copper sword. Okay, need one more trip. Ah, what a start. To use my last torch. Oh, he's got heal. I only have repel. Bye-bye. Oh, hurt. So these enemies kind of suck. That justifies this move even more. Huh. Oops. Copper sword. Shield. 4 keys. We're good to spend 2 of them here on the chest. Huh. Let's start. Okie dokie. Go back in here, fill back up on keys, and check what's downstairs. I guess I should have left that gold chest, because we could have ourselves a gold grind here. So we're back up to 6 keys. And it's grave. 3 chests to check. Okay, can't handle a werewolf. One HP survival and we're dead. Okay, he's got DL2 breath. And I'll give it another shot. It's because we have the door open. You know, the more time I waste on this, it diminishes the advantage that I may or may not have from how I played the opening. Oh, stop spell. We're not going to be able to deal any damage to them, though. So far too weak. We might mercy rule on a stop spelling rogue scorpion. Yep. Sure are. I'm still happy that I went to Garanhand and found that. Uh-oh. Because that got me herbs that I wouldn't have gotten in Baldur. Okay, nasty enemies in grave. We're done with that. There's another cave. Another cave in a town to the south. Not ready for Hawksness. Not ready for Hawksness. Cave is mountain. Make it to these chests. We're gonna have a lot of the same enemies on the second floor. Weak fire breath for the place. I'm only fighting this dude because I know I can defeat him, and... oh. Never mind about the know that I can defeat him. His neighbor's gonna stock up on herbs. Oh, fairy flute. Eek. There's a whole lot of worse going on there, right? Oh, right, EMP? So... Fox... Mountain. Level 4, finally. Take advantage of gear that we got. 5067 no spell. Fairy water. So this is the nasty zone. Marking down that we've abandoned 3 last chests in Mountain Cave and all of the chests in Cave. We just need to be fighting stuff. You know, I did have a gold grind set up. Take advantage of. Not sure how I feel about it. I don't remember if there's a better weapon in Garanhand. That's really what I need is a weapon. Well, this metal scorpion will get us to level 5. Defense breaking all these enemies is beneficial. So even though we're not dealing a lot of damage, we can take them down by not absorbing much damage ourselves. 4, 1, 20 HP, and another one of these Zone 2 enemies, and we will have the level. Hello. Enemies. There we go. Another metal scorpion. Level 6. Hopefully we get some help here. 2, 1, 7, 26 magic. But we have like nothing good to cast. That just goes... So that's a little like there. It might be the West Coast. It might be a stone man with stopspell. Mercy rule out of this. Can go south here to nothing. So we're starting in the southwest corner. We only have hurt and repel. I guess we could hurt down the rogue scorpion, but can't do that to the stone man. Yeah, the problem is I really need experience. Like the only thing that would be beneficial for me to find at this point is Erdrick's sword, which could very well be in one of the 2 caves that I can't get into because of the nasty enemies. So I need to be fighting stuff to be able to get enough experience and resources and spells to be able to handle those enemies. Weak fire breath on the druid. What I'm gonna do is go back into Garenham. See what we have for a potential gold grind. I know there's nothing of value need in Balder. Outside of there's the magic armor, and Erdrick's armor. So there is a flame sword. We also can check the back of Garenham. We have keys now. 3 chests. Wings, torch, and an herb. Nothing useful. Is in the basement. Swamp South. Don't have outside. Huh. Kima's a part of this zone, eh? Should be hurting them. So I have to kind of decide here if I want to set up the gold grind. I think I do. We have a golem on the spike. So I'm going to take an intentional death here. We know there's a flame sword here. So we opened up 3 chests in the back of Garenham. A rare gold grind out of Garenham. Plus the 3 that stay in memory in the... So I need to open up 2 more chests. Top left for gold. Here we go. Grind to about 10,000 gold. Goes pretty quick with the increased gold amounts. Got 4 keys, so I'm going to take a moment and come back in the back here. Fill up on keys. Whoa. Block a text from neighbor. Created H2D2. From number 3 to progress mid and end game of 1, which... Oh, so you have to have 3 to be able to play the next one coming out? So you would have to... I guess I don't understand what that means. I'm not gonna be playing any of the new games. I don't know what that means. Nice crit to take down the Spectre. As long as these guys don't have any abilities, well, 4 is not good. Just get the Flame Sword, which is what we're trying to do. If you have 3, it lets you transfer saves, but the crest you get in number 2. Used in the first for new storylines and plots. Oh, okay. Huh. That's interesting. Guess I didn't need much to recover there. How many herbs do I have? 5, that's fine. So... how much damage are we dealing to this golem? Not a lot, but he has hurt. This could be a long fight. It's 350 experience. Can't stay asleep, though. Need him to stay asleep. So they just don't show up in the second and third without understanding the point. Okay. I think we've only dealt about 50 damage. But if we can get this guy down, we're gonna double our experience. And we can't get him down, because he can't stay asleep. Okay. Oh, it was a fun try. Maybe now we give at least Grave a shot. Thou art dead indeed. That was probably a little ambitious, but what was that? 3 out of the 4 flutes it woke up first turn, so I did have some bad flute luck there. Pushed by the Armored Knight with Stop Spell. Another interesting fight, but I don't think we quite have enough to do. I want to clear these first 3 chests. Death Necklace. Scale. Gold. Let's see exactly how much Stop Spell these armor have. 7, so let's use Torch and Fairy Water. Try to expedite the damage. Ooh, hurt more. Okay. Looks like it's a low percentage stop spell. It's guaranteed to not land because of Erdrick's armor, so it's just gonna keep on casting it. This is another overly ambitious attempt. Yep, and that's it. We're so close. I think I just need to be. I mean, we're still 6 away from the left. I feel like I've some ways done okay with this beginning, but also mismanaged whatever advantage I may have had. Finally at level 7. Only one more power though. No more magic in Radiant. At least we weren't sitting there 6 experience away from Hurtmore or something like that. Out of herbs. I should have maybe stocked up on herbs in Garanham. Nothing up there. Build tiles in every direction, so high encounter rates. What I'd like is a zone that I can sit in and fight stuff. This Dragonlord is promising. Okay, so we can go north. We haven't. Wizards in this zone too. Okay, so that's no fun. Whoa, that's really no fun. Let me run or kill me. Thank you. One or the other. So we can explore north, we can explore southeast possibly. We could clear the 3 chests we need in Mountain. We could take a look in Hawk's Nest. What I really like is zone that we saw on the way to Garanham. Or a safe zone with rogue scorpions, but the rogue scorpions were with stone men and armor knights and other junk. See how heavy his stop spell is. Okay. Weak breath, stop spell, just crit. I really need to do is go to Garanham and get herbs. I'll go with the Stoneman for level 8. $11, 8, 0, 17, no spell. Got a lot of magic and no good spells to cast. This is the zone that we... I don't think it's on any desert tiles. Check that piece of desert thing. I'm gonna be safe and buy herbs and Garanham. To get a little more attack power, we could take a shot. Hawk's Nest. Like we just took down a stone man. stop spells. Okay, so that does not look like the zone that unless there's slimes with the specters. This will get us to level 9 quickly. If we get a healing spell or some hurt more. Additional strength. This is probably what I should have been doing from the start. Sitting and stuff. Took some really dumb fights on that golem. I need more hurt! I need all of the hurt! Hurt most! We need explode it! Dodge it. One more specter will be the level. There we go. Ambushed, of course. Level 9. 11, 8, 2, 14, sleep. Okay, it's time to see what the Hawksness spike is. Feels like it might be hurt more or less so far, but yeah, we're guaranteed to learn it by level 16 in the standard flag set that we're playing. This looks like it's the same zone as outside. Vectors and red slimes. Scorpions. Learn it at 15 and a half. Okay, we're at maximum. This Stoneman. Of course, we missed the sleep. He's going to be missing all of his stop spell. Just crit. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We start to run into trouble, I'll cast Sleep. I should be able to swing on this guy, take him down before enough damage to me. Make games like that where you learn stuff out of the blue and not on certain levels. Without any level benchmarks, huh? The Stone Man will be level 10. Opening crit, very helpful. We're almost able to take on the Golem. If we have any flute luck, we could actually take on the... Probably also time to try to clear Mountain again. There's 3 chests that we've left behind. A lot of soft enemies. First floor. Second floor is where we find the nasties. So that is something that I have in the back of my mind as well, with the way that the seed is shaking up, is we have a lot of locations right close to home. Like, we've found several locations, and we've barely gone a few screens away from start. That means there's going to be a lot of empty space in the rest of the map, because the map size is always 120 by 120 unless that flag gets changed. But when there's a large concentration of areas in one small spot, that means that the rest of the area, especially starting in a corner here, there's going to be a lot of empty space. Chest 3 is gold. Chest 4 is fairy water. So far, it doesn't look like we missed out on anything meaningful. Can't do a werewolf without... Chest 5. Erdrick's sword. Ooh. Golems are definitely on the table now. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that, because that makes the gold grind for Flame Sword not as beneficial. This was pretty difficult to get to without any healing. I'm fine to take a death out of here. We kill the werewolf, that's fine, but I would have been just as fine taking death. Actually, let's use up a few of our herbs, because we're gonna fill on herbs in Garenham anyways. Try to take one more of these enemies. Level before we die. Not you, Draw. Werewolf is the answer. No, no, no! Level 11. We're really itching for a healing spell at this point. Or agility. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to quickly take a death out of here, so I walk out of here. We also did it to learn outside. Yeah, we can't be double fisting swords, unfortunately. Yeah, or use, I like that, Swizzle Dogs, or use the flame sword to ignite Erdrick's sword. Then you have flaming Erdrick's sword. Power of both. What to do, what to do. First thing I'm gonna do is cast Repel. And go to Garenham, stock up on herbs, since we don't have any healing. Yeah, still. sit on golems in Swamp Cave until healing? At least for around here, try to take a couple of them down. Not having healing is our biggest barrier. Stay at the inn. Keep an eye on my key count. I think I'm okay on keys, but we'll take a peek when we go back behind here. Five keys. I want to heal more before we press out. This is also a seed with 111 hit points at level 11, where it's tempting to use the Death Necklace. Or Charlock, however, Grave is underneath home and we may need to dive that. Once we get outside, we can also dive Grave before pushing exploration. Got lucky there. Level 12. 10, 11, 24, 1. Outside, heal more, hurt more. It's time to go, folks. Wow. Level 12 is quite the breakout. Okay, we pop out on the East Coast. Don't know if we're near the top or the bottom. 118. We'll need another level or two, but boy, just keep compel on and fight golems and axe knights and armor knights and stuff. Or red dragons. Here's some red dragon information. Yeah. Here comes the exploring without finding it. Fight the stone man because we can. Okay, that's a dead end. Same thing with the wizard. Like, may as well, we're encountering it. Oh no, my pen is dying. Panic! Don't know if this is all one continent or not. Okay, nothing there. Right on the other side of those mountains from there. There's another one. Patterns in the style that I like. Okay. Night. So far, this is not joining up with the east. Oh, can't go any further north than that. Okay. There is a town, but can we get to it? I thought there was an opening in those mountains that we could get through. We haven't seen Cole or Cantlin or Breckenary. Just crit on the Red Dragon for level 13. 1960 stopspell. Yep, there is an opening here in the mountains. Huh. Look at this town just tucked away over here. It's just Breckenary. 5 herbs, we're fine. Don't have return. That pen on the floor, just having all kinds of... Okay. Kind of stuck out here until I take a death, or I walk back to Swamp Cave. Blow the tutor! Link the tutor! Oh, if only it worked that way in this game. Oh, that is the way north. Okay, we want to take this path. I think we've seen... We still need more strength, so I'm continuing to fight stuff. There's the other side of that land that can't walk across. Let's have heal. Okay, that dead ends. Any more north we can go. That was Swamp Cave. I think this is it. I think this is the end of Second Continent, which is completely useless besides gaining some experience. Yep. Okie doke. Not what I expected. We can continue southeast. Okay, got another town here. Town of Coal, baby. Stones or token? There's a token, so we just need the stones and a bunch of trade-ins. Interesting. Randomizer throws all kinds of surprises at us. And this loops around where we couldn't get to. The other side, it appears. How interesting. 21. Oh, okay, that dead end. We go east. You know, a little bit at least. The only way out of this might be just north from home. Almost level 14. This guy will be level 4. Ooh, a DL2 breath. So he's got heal and DL2 breath. $10 power, that's what we needed. 13 heal mores, 119, 129 with Death Necklace. We are in go mode. What's our agility? Ugh. It's nice, but not. Tempted to get another level just because it's so easy fighting stuff here. Just as we encounter it, I'm not going to go out of my way, but... Golems, sure. That doesn't go anywhere. Out south. Golems and red dragons. Heal. Just crit. Okay. Well, at this point, get the level for return? Oh, this is almost funny. I think it's time to use the flute. I'm serious about getting the level here. Oh, this was not the way to explore. There are wings in coal. One of the shop with wings. Of course, that shop is annoying to get to. It has wings. I think when we go home, it's time to dive deep grave as well. We have outside. Oh, he did have a wings. Ah. Funny, funny. Okay. Stock up on keys just in case. We haven't seen Cantland yet, so we don't even know if there's a coordinates count. We're looking for the Stones of Sunlight, the 2 trade-in caves, and Charlock. Shouldn't need keys. A couple more keys, so that we need keys if we need a lot of keys. Two chests down here. Chest 4. Gold. For the disappointment of chest 5. We do have the death necklace and the flute, so if there are coordinates, we know that it's the stones. Which would be an argument for not diving grave at this point. Okay, bottom of grave. No stones. Let's go. North is going to be the one way out of here. And we have a raid coming in from Combustible Dan. Welcome, Dan and friends. Thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. I'm DestinyofaDragonWarrior, playing a Dragon Warrior Randomizer race. Thanks for the good luck, Dan. What were you doing today? Yeah, fire! Hey, Dweemer! Welcome in, thanks for the good luck. Just traded in the harp for the Staff of Rain. The last rainbow drop component I need is the Stones of Sunlight, which could be down here. Whoops. Whoops. One chest, no enemy encounters. Our stats are ready to fight the Dragonlord. Even better with the fighter's ring. 2 attack power, we'll only take that. What happened Sunday? My car was on fire. Too soon? I was just tired and didn't feel up to racing and streaming. Hope you're doing well, man. Smoke it. Okay, here's Cantland, where we can find out whether we have coordinates or not. If there's coordinates, on the map, we're 100% guaranteed that it's going to be the Stones of Sunlight because I found everything else. Seven north, 9 east. Count that. And this cave is the rainbow drop. Okay. So we're gonna wing our way back home. Hopefully return on the next level up and count these coordinates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 21 east, which is too far. We're going to backtrack. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 4, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 10, Niner. Blammo. Now we go back to where we were. Yeah, that's basically how I was on Sunday. I think I was up until like 8 Central, but I was not mentally feeling it at all. So I did play the Sunday race seed before this race. I would have taken 3rd place if I played as well as I did today, which I wouldn't have because I wasn't feeling great, and that's why, you know, we didn't. Okay. Last location is Charlock. Seeing the Dolphins score. Here. Charlock is probably in a far corner of the map. You know what? I am going to stay at the inn here in Cantlin. I should get a lump. Oh no. So you nailed the reverse count, which some people struggled with, but you missed Charlock. I just missed it on one approach to the northeast, but then after I did the coordinates, I was like, okay, time to clear the northeast corner, and found Charlock. Yeah, neighbor, I saw that the next day. 33 points in the 4th quarter. That's about as wild of a turnaround as you can get, right? We're gonna get level 15 at 7,500 experience, which we're just on the cusp of. There's one more cave. I believe that's the Stones Cave. Don't need anything there. Maybe I should have bought wings. Kind of counting on return at level 15 at this point. Or a walk of shame home. Not anymore, Dweem. All of the one-win teams are pretty awful looking. Besides Baltimore, and that's just because Lamar's been injured. Alright, level 15. Show us return. Hooray! Okay. So I just have a little bit more to clear up here, I think. Okay, that's nothing. Probably should stay at an inn. Let's just stay at... Went too far for Garanham. Ah! Oh, that's good, Dweemer. Oh, I don't know which one's faster. Staying here or down in Garanham. Gotta make a decision and go with it. Full cleared second continent, which was Breckenary and nothing. Didn't want heal more. Hell. I think I have a fairy water in my inventory. We're gonna go north and then east. I think that's the only direction that I haven't really cleared. That doesn't connect. That swamp piece goes nowhere. So we have to take these hills and go north. East. Hopefully find big ol' Charlock. Okay, nothing there by these mountains. Football over the mountains. How much agility did we get? Okay, we're at 75. That's better than what we were. Run for your life! Hey, we found Charlock! $77. Okay, we're basically here. Don't waste a fairy. We're here. Rainbow drop. One more encounter on the bridge. Let's see what Charlock is all about. Should be safe. I don't think there's any nasty enemies that we've seen. Well, the Star Wyverns with hurt more, a little bit unfriendly. Better than the Wombo combo and the Sunday Seed. Okay, 3 encounters and we've barely turned the corner. That's more like it. That's more like it. Oh, finally a different enemy than Star Wyverns. I think we'll go back to the Star Wyverns. Secret passage. Basement 1. We have to go down to the bottom of this castle and then fight 2 forms of the Dragonlord. First is pretty simple and straightforward, and then it turns into a bigger, scarier beast. Now with our current stats, we should be able to totally annihilate. Haven't checked on attack power. 124 will be at 134 attack power. We've got 14 heal mores at the moment, so that's way fine. Second zone of enemies. Armor Knight. Hurt more. I don't know if I've seen Armor Knights this seed. A little bit of seed bleed. Ho ho ho! Here's your green dragon, EMP. Successful running. Won't let us down, 75 agility. It let us down. basement 4. Thanks, Nightbot, for the level thresholds. We won't be getting any more levels. We do have one encounter of an enemy that we do have to fight rather than running from. Ooh, red dragons in the bottom zone. Red dragons are the hardest enemy to run from. So of course they're going to be in the longest zone for us. We are guaranteed to run on the 4th run attempt. If we fail to run 3 times in a battle, the 4th one is guaranteed. That's a new feature of the randomizer over the summer. Armor Knights, Red Dragons, and Golems. Bit of a nasty basement here. Okay. Use an herb. We have a lot of HP, so let's use an herb and then walk our way up the rest of it, hopefully. This is what's happening. All the encounters disappeared. All the enemies were in the dark until here. 2, 3, so the next run attempt is guaranteed. Okay. Hey, the Star Wyverns are back. They're only on the top floor and the bottom floor, apparently. Pushed by a golem. Big old block of stone darted out in front of us. Red Dragon ambush is a little bit more realistic. Successful run. Okay, Blue Dragon. This is the enemy that we have to fight. We successfully run from this, it just kicks us back up. Problem. Use my last herb. Might even preemptively heal more here. Yup. Ooh. There goes a heal more. We're still okay. Had, like, 1, probably 2 heal mores to spare. So I will use another heal more. I have 12 remaining entering this fight. Gonna use the Death Necklace, which on the second form of the Dragonlord fight will reduce our hit points by 25%, but give us the additional 10 attack power that we'll need to be able to take this fight. Those stop spells. We're really hoping for no back attack from the second form of the Dragonlord. So we're gonna have to heal right away. This might be sketchy. His hit point range is between 150 and 165, randomized with each seed. Oh gosh, we have to... I gotta do it. I had to. We were burning way too many heal mores. In-laws kicked us out. Closest town to heal is Garenham. Oh, that feels bad. It went so well until the last piece in the bottom of Charlock. So we're gonna come down here to this town, buy up our herbs, maximum of 6 of our inventory, stay at the inn. Maybe I shouldn't have swung there so early in the fight. I could have tried Hurt Moors, but it felt doomed. It felt doomed. I either needed to force that double. Really wasn't a double, it was just a swing. Would have lost another heal more and would have been effectively down to 10 heal mores on 134 attack power. That's not a winning form. There, we want to repel. Now the problem with having the Death Necklace equipped is our maximum hit points is reduced. So we have much less of a damage buffer. Going through Charlock. Now we have to find it again. I think it was just basically due north once we get out of this little piece. It bumps us west a little bit. That part went where I thought. Yep. Just due north, okay? Try this again. Ugh. 75 agility, not cooperating as much as we would like. 2 run fails to the werewolf. Oof. The bottom zone is the scariest. Which means I need to preserve resources as best as I can up here. I don't even want to be using herbs right now. We should be able to heal walk through this and run and stuff. Except there's red dragons in the top zone. Did not see red dragons in the top zone the first time. Yep, okay. I figured if we're gonna get hosed that bad, we can't burn a heal more immediately on that dive. Now we'll just heal walk our way back because we didn't use any magic, so I don't need to stay at the inn, and didn't use any herbs. That was my thinking. Like, if we're gonna fail this dive, fail it fast, preserve all resources. And get stopped by a werewolf on the way. Ay, 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 this is not going well. Okay, game, you win. We're gonna stay at the inn. We're gonna cast Repel. Oh, man. That's a bummer. That failed. Having to burn all those heal mores. The DL1 fight did not go well. We got ambushed. And then he just breathed fire. Our heal mores were not enough to keep us out of having to burn yet another heal more. And at that point, the math just doesn't work. All comes full circle, doesn't it, neighbor? Due north. Let's go. Okay, that was the third failed run, so this fourth one is guaranteed. We're getting mercy ruled on the way to Charlock. Not boding well. 75 agility. Just a number. Okay, attempt number 3. Kind of. We also died on the way on what would have been attempt number 3.5. Okay, good run from the red dragon there. There's all the run luck early dive here. Just get through this zone, and then the second zone isn't scary. No red dragons there. Problem with is that there's enemies with hurt more. That consistently does 20-some damage. Oh, no, there's 2 ambushes in a row from Star Wyverns. Unbelievable. Okay. Basement 2. Basement 3. Oh, we fought enough red dragons that we know there's not any abilities on them. The mercy rule. Unbelievable. I'm being stubborn by not using here. It paid off. Nice little heel walking. Bottom zone. Down the U. Okay. Across the straightaway. In the basement again. Our exploration in this seed was also not good. Full clearing second continent was not the way to go. See rule here. We're gonna have to burn a heal more. Still have 13, so we should be totally fine. And if we lose another one, we'll still be okay. Ambush by the blue dragon is not what we needed. Oh, a crit dodge! Can't risk a death here. Would have killed him. I would have used the heal more anyways. Never heal walk. We heal walked. Okay, let's try this again. Got 12 heal mores. Getting through the DL1 fight and not getting ambushed will really help this time. That happens. Hey, please, no ambush. Yay, no ambush. 16, good start. $30. Okay. We're in good shape. $44. $59. Is that 67? Ooh. 76. All of a sudden, our damage that we're dealing is not that great. 76 plus another 9 is 85. 93. Not looking good. Oh, fairy water? We do. 108. Good fairy water shot. Tempting, but not going to swing on 144. 116. Ooh, coming in with the raid. We've got a Dragonlord fight going on. 116 plus 11 is 127. I don't want to swing on 47. Is that 142? Appreciate the raid, Oog. Last shot. It was enough! It was enough! Oog brought the good luck with him. Ha ha! Woo, indeed! Hey, Stags! GG's to you, bud. We did not rescue Gwaelin. One hour, 28 minutes, 20 seconds. A lot could have gone better. Last place as expected. Ooh, Stags took first place. GG Stags. Way to go on the first place. I had a Dragonlord death. I got into the fight with, I think, 11 heal mores. And then I got ambushed, so I had to heal more right away again. And then I just never got good heal mores, and he was breathing fire all the time. So I would have had to use like another heal more, and I would have been way behind on the math. So I swung on 43, which is a little bit crazy, but at that point I was like, this fight is just doomed. And he hit me for 44. And then I died in Charlock a second time on the first floor because I was getting run blocked and I was stubborn and didn't want to waste a heal more on the top floor. That just seemed silly to me. It's like, if this is going to fail, it needs to fail now so I can just start the dive over and save 10 minutes. Then because I had the death necklace on, I couldn't heal up, like I didn't get my HP back, so I was stubborn. It's like, I'll just heal walk back to Charlock. Werewolf wiped me out on the way. Brutal. Grinded the last 1,000 experience for 15 on your dive. Ooh, nice. That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. By the time I was getting ready to go, I was already at 15. I last locationed Cantlin for the coordinates, which got us the Stones of Sunlight, and then had to go backtrack and get the rainbow drop. I had cleared all of the second continent through Swamp Cave. Whole lot of nothing. Stags then rolled out of her mind on DL2 fight. Oh man, way to go. Glad you got a good win, man. We had a good field with Cherno and Beta and Diabetes. That's a good win. No swamp, no Garanham? Wow, Garanham was my first location. My start was really weird, so I decided I checked with the double key. I checked the treasury, and there was like gold and herb and something else. I was like, I'm gonna play a little bit of a contrarian strategy here. Normally it'd be like, there's nothing worth giving up the key here. But I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot and see if I can walk this gold to a town. The first town I walked to was not Rimuldar, like 3 steps to the west. I went east and south and found Garanham. They had chainmail, so I got chainmail, filled up on herbs, filled up on torches, got a level or 2, then saw Rimuldar and got all the keys. It was like, got bailed out on my key sacrifice there by Rimuldar being to home. Just a weird sequence of events at the start, and then I gold grinded for Flame Sword, and then like 5 minutes later finished clearing Mountain Cave that I had died out of with like Armored Knights and other ridiculous enemies, and oh, lo and behold, there was Erdrick's sword. So good thing I gold grinded for Flame Sword that I used for 3 minutes. Aha, okay. Started with some enemies at level 3 and then died, checked and saved and checked treasury. Yeah, there's a couple of different ways that start could have gone. Reset and found Rim. Oh, that's funny. So you kind of did it in the opposite order. Yeah, then you go back for the gold and yeah, totally. Yeah, once I found all of that, I was like, on one hand, I'm happy that I got my keys back and it's not just a forever search for keys for the next hour after giving it up in the beginning for what, chainmail? But it all worked itself out. 65 blocks, 42 ambushes. Stags' comment in the race room, and so begins the staycation. Yeah, buddy. Haha. That is a heck of a way to kick it off. Beta, full map clear and failed Charlock dive. Can't imagine why I didn't win. Well, I did all of that and finished 20 minutes behind him. That's impressive. The feeling he did not clear second continent. Oh, Cherno dove Charlock for the sword because he forgot about Mountain Cave. Oh, that sucks. Diabetes had 3 DL2 fights. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, thanks for the race as well, Stags. Hope you enjoy your staycation. I'll see you around, bud. GG's. This was fun, getting an opportunity to do a daytime race. Doesn't come along very often, but took advantage of it today. Had a good time despite the last place result and the salty Charlock experience. Let's read over to my buddy Normal Syndrome. JC and KD dropped in here at the beginning of the stream. He has a lot of funky, cool streams and plays a lot of different games. He's playing some horror games, of course, for October now. Awesome, quirky sense of humor. I love it. He's a blast. Thanks for hanging out for 2 Dragon Warrior Randomizer seeds today. Unless something comes up, I am planning on doing the Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer race this evening starting around 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for the raids, Combustible, Dan, and Oog37. Appreciate it, guys.